This is the December 2025 forecast. This is a month in which the word inspiration is constantly flooding the consciousness of all. Rather than falling back on tradition or habit, it is recommended that embracing inner inspiration and applying it to your reality is highly suggested. Times are indeed changing, and falling back on the past prevents a new future from being brought into our reality. These are times of confusion and often chaos, and new ways and methods of finding balance and comfort are definitely called for. New normals are being created, and the more creative you are, the more you utilize your inspiration to enhance the present situations and bring magic into them. The more unique and exciting you create a new foundation to draw from in the future. Reflections of the past can be comforting at times, but don't let them become the foundation or pattern of what the future is. Be creative and inspired, and build new traditions into reality to expand and grow from. These are times of change and shifting, of moving into new thoughts and philosophies that will draw us forward to new awareness and understanding. These are times of shifting, and change of consciousness can bring with them confusion and upset. A realization that reality is shifting, and often anger is ignited in understanding that our concept of truth has been corrupted and changed. Reality is going through a shift, and perception is clearing in ways that at times will be alarming. This shift from one level of reality or age to another is one that has happened before, though not within the current frame of reference. As ages shift, so too does consciousness, and new aspects of reaction come to the surface. The reactions of many will flow into chaos, and there will be a time of imbalance within all of reality, as patterns from the long past repeat until calm and peace are restored. Inspiration on all levels is called for in order to create a new norm, and it will take time, but it will happen. The more creative and inspired you are, the more easily it will be to deal with what is presently occurring and what is yet to come. Globally, we will see unrest in many areas, and the U.S. will reflect that unrest in many ways. There will continue to be large groups resisting and complaining, and often not really aware of what they are protesting. The element of protest will grow over the months, and often there will be violence connected to it. It would be wise to avoid large groups for at least a year or so, for it's going to grow, and the response to it will often result in even greater violence. In the year to come, martial law, or what passes as martial law, is going to be declared in many countries, and it may even touch the U.S. as well. Beginning with December, the U.S. will experience an increase in extreme weather on all levels. Being prepared for power outages for the months to come would be a good idea. The weather shifts will impact the food change for months to come as well, and as a result, eating patterns will shift to accommodate shortages that will be unique, to say the least. Nature's rhythm has absolutely been impacted by the Earth's internal shifts, and as a result, it may be many seasons before a new rhythm is established for the food chain. Many governments are going to go through reorganization, and many will have to be completely rebuilt as shifts of populations change the needs of the communities that will differ from the past. While we will see the borders shift, sometimes completely, there will also be shifts in the philosophies as to how to govern, to the shock of many. We're entering into a new age for us, though it is not really new, but rather a return to a pattern from the long past, and one that did not work out well for the masses. December is a time of flowing in new patterns and directions. While in the past it has been a time of gifting of materialistic gifts, the times now call for a gifting of more esoteric elements. Time, energy, and love today are far more appropriate and valued. Creativity and inspired energies are more precious and treasured. As the times are changing, so too are the ways in which we interact with those that are close to us. The most precious thing we have is time, And when we share that with another, we are gifting them, literally, with a piece of ourselves. This month also calls for the decluttering of all that has been left unfinished. Loose ends are needed to be tied up, and records caught up, for the new year is going to dawn with changes not expected. Balance is needed to be restored in areas that have been neglected, and projects not completed should be tended to. There will be a rush to remind yourself of contacts not made and projects left unattended. If ever there was a time for making lists, this is it. So please keep track of what is still needed as we draw to the close of 2025. Speaking of list making, it's a good idea to start making the list of promises you're making for 26. Keep it with you and cross things off as they're accomplished. 26 is going to bring many interesting challenges to everyone, and inspiration is a quality that will make many of them interesting and enlightening as time moves forward. Balance will be very important in all aspects of life, and the more creative you are, the greater the wisdom and insight you will gather. Spiritual insights and philosophical enlightenment will be experienced by those who are focused on the pathways the Spirit is focused on. It may seem unusual to many, but times like we are entering into are those that challenge the Spirit and enable the greatest growth. They stretch us and require that we grow and utilize those inner gifts that haven't been called on in times of ease and tranquility. Yes, the times may indeed get difficult, but the challenges that we will encounter will enable us to grow in wisdom and be inspired by Spirit to reach beyond our perceived limits and find greater depth than we could have ever imagined. Though the challenges may well be greater than we could have imagined, the responses that we stretch to will also amaze us and bring us into more expansive understanding of the spiritual journeys that we are on, and possibly even greater awareness of the destiny our spirits are called to.